Hello students, today we will learn about values and types. In this lesson, you will be introduced to the basic elements of Java language to enable you to understand and write a Java program. Once you learn these basic concepts, you can continue with the other object-oriented programming, OOPS language concepts. Before moving forward, let us first talk about character set supported by Java. The character set is the defined list of characters recognized by the computer hardware and software. Each programming language supports a particular character set that defines the valid values for a character variable in that language. Java uses the Unicode character set, which is the global standard for character encoding. Java uses the 16 bits encoding Unicode character set to represent a character data. It supports 65,536 unique characters. The characters and symbols from many languages are included in the Unicode definition. ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange, a popular choice of character set which provided room to support 256 different characters, is a subset of Unicode character set. The Unicode character set contains most alphabets that are in use today, including Greek, Hebrew, Cyrillic, and various Asian languages. It also includes Braille and several sets of symbols used in mathematics and music. Let us understand what is a token. Every language has a predefined set of characters, grammar, and language rules. Similarly, Java also has a predefined set of basic elements, that is, characters, symbols, and punctuators, etc., which are meaningful to the compiler. These are called tokens. There are 5 types of tokens. Identifiers. An identifier is any name given to different components of a Java program. Identifiers are used to denote class name, method names, and variable names. These are defined by the Java programmer. Naming conventions of Java identifiers. An identifier that we use in a program that can be composed of any combination of letters, digits, the underscore character, and the dollar sign. It cannot begin with a digit. Identifiers may be of any length. Therefore, total label 7, next stock item, number, underscore boxes, and dollar amount are all valid identifiers, but fourth word and coin hash value are not valid. Both uppercase and lowercase letters can be used in an identifier. Java is case sensitive, which means that 2 identifier names that differ only in upper and lowercase characters are considered to be different identifiers. Therefore, total, 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 and total are all different identifiers. However, it is not a good idea to use multiple identifiers that differ only in their case because they can be easily confused. Let us see a few examples of valid Java identifiers. Student name $M1 English, file 3, age, total. This is a very long identifier. The following Java identifiers are invalid. This reserve Java keyword. Total amount contains a blank space. 1M underscore English, starting with a digit. Total hash mar contains special character other than underscore and dollar. Let us understand constants or literals. Constants are also known as literals. Constant is a value that remains fixed during the execution of a program. Let us see an example. Suppose we write a program that calculates the area of a circle. The value of radius may vary from one circle to another, but the value of pi remains fixed for the entire program. Hence, pi is a literal or constant that has a fixed value of 3.14. Java supports following types of constants. Constants: numeric, non-numeric, boolean, null, integer, real, character, string. Numeric constants. Numeric constants are values that consist of digits 0 to 9, point, symbols plus or minus. They are of 2 types. Integer constants. Integer constants are values which represent whole numbers only. They can have positive or negative values. For example, 100 plus 78 minus 94. The integer value that contains no sign represents a positive value by default. Real constants. Real constants are also called floating point constants. These represent value with decimal point. For example, 56.4, 23.9, minus 354.67, etc. These can either be written in fractional or exponent form. A real constant in the fractional form consists of signed or unsigned digits, including a decimal point between digits. For example, 12.31 minus 7.90 plus 334.4578, 0.00765 are some valid real constants. A real constant in exponent form consists of two parts, mantissa and exponent. For example, 1.02 into 1023 can be written as 1.02 e to 3, where 1.02 is a mantissa part before e and 23 is an exponent part after e. E23 represent 1023. The valid real literals in exponent form are as follows: 12.E4, 450E4, minus 6.70 OE23, 152E plus 8. Non-numeric constants or alphanumeric constants. Character constants. A character constant or literal is a single character enclosed in single quotes such as B or J or semicolon. String constants. A string constant is a collection of alphanumeric characters enclosed within double quotes. For example, double quote in RAM, double quote close, comma, double quote in Java, double quote close, comma, double quote in 1, 2, 3, ABC, double quote close. Boolean constants. A Boolean literal has two values represented by Boolean value, true. It can store value either true or false at a time. For example, pass equals to true, semicolon. Null literal. The null literal is the reverse constant used in Java to represent a void reference, that is, a variable contains the reference to a location which does not contain any object. Let us discuss about keywords. Keywords are special words that have special meaning in programming language. They represent a specific task to be performed. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. All keywords are used in lowercase. A compiler works like a dictionary that stores the meaning of all keywords. While writing the code, if we write a word which is not understood by the compiler, it raises an error. Operators. Operators are symbols used to perform arithmetic or logical operations on a given expression. The variables, constants or values are joined to build an expression. The variables or constants on which operator is applied are known as operands. An operator needs one or more operands to perform any operation. Operators and operands are used together to create an expression that usually perform calculations. In the expression 3 plus 4, 3 and 4 are operands, whereas plus is an operator. The main categories of operators in Java are as follows: unary operators, plus unary, minus unary, assignment operator, equal to, arithmetic operators, plus, minus, multiplication, division, percentage, relational operators, greater than, smaller than, greater than equal to, smaller than equal to, equal to, not equal to, increment or decrement operators, plus, plus, minus, minus, logical operators, and, or, not, bitwise operators, and, or, complement, smaller than, greater than, conditional or ternary operator, question mark, colon. Punctuators or separators. Every language has a unique set of special symbols that work as punctuators or separators. In Java, punctuators are used for grouping and separating the data values written in Java program. The separators are shown in the following table. Symbol, name, purpose. Parentheses. Parentheses are used to define methods or functions. They are also used to define the precedence of operators in an expression. In addition to it, they are also used to define conditions in control structures. Braces. Braces are used to define a block of code. It is applicable for both classes, methods, and local scope. They are also used to store the value of arrays which are initialized by the programmer. Square brackets. Square brackets are used to declare arrays and refer to values at a particular index. Semicolon. The most commonly used separator in Java is the semicolon, which is used to terminate statements. Comma. It is used to separate consecutive identifiers in a variable declaration. Period. The period operator in Java is used to access member variables and methods. It is also used to differentiate the package names from subpackages and class names. Alright students, let us learn about data types. To understand the concept of data types, let us take a real-life example. Suppose you have planned a holiday trip during vacations and you have to book tickets for your family members. The first action that you need to take is to fill a form to get the reservation. You need to give various details to the railway department such as train number, date of journey, name, age, etc. This information is given to the railway department as a record that who will travel on a particular day in a specified train and on which particular seat or berth. Every piece of data is of particular type. Example, your name is a string of characters, your age and date of journey is of numeric type. Similarly, in Java, one must inform the compiler that in a program what type of data values will be stored in a particular variables. Each data type uses a Java keyword to be characterized. Data types are defined as the data storage format that a variable can store to perform a specific operation. The size of a variable and a constant are determined by data types. To utilize maximum amount of memory, Java provides a large number of data types. Let us understand this concept using a simple student database. The student's roll number is a numeric value, his grade in the subject is a character and his name is a string. Hence, from the given scenario, it is clear that the data is of various types. Data types in Java can be broadly classified into two categories: primitive types, reference types. Let us discuss about primitive data type. Primitives are like the cups at coffee house that come in different sizes and each has a name like small, short, tall, grand. Similarly, in Java, primitives come in different sizes and those sizes have names. When you declare a variable in Java, you must declare it with a specific type. The fundamental data types that are already an integral part of Java language are called primitive data types. Java defines 8 primitive types of data: byte, short, integer, long, character, float, double, and boolean. These can be classified into 4 groups: integer data types, floating point data, character data types, Boolean data types. Integer data type. These data types are used to store whole numbers as numeric values. Numeric data types are further divided into 4 subcategories. Floating point type. As you know that numeric data types can store only whole numbers, they cannot be used to store decimal values. Hence, we use floating point types to store fractional numbers, that is, numbers with decimal values. For example, calculations such as square root results in a value whose precision requires a floating point type. Fractional data types can further be divided into float and double. The float data type can be used to store values with low precision digits such as temperature, salary, percentage, etc. While double data type is usually required to store high precision values such as scientific readings, location of celestial bodies and their distances, etc. The following table displays the range of various floating type data. Character data type. In Java, characters are stored using character data types. This data type supports the Unicode character set, which is an international character set designed to represent all characters found in every language, such as English, Hindi, Japanese, Chinese, French, German, etc. It occupies 2 bytes, 16 bits in the memory and can be a single character or multi-character. The character type in Java is as follows. Boolean data type. The Boolean data type is used for logical values. It can have only 2 possible values, true and false. Okay students, let us learn about variable. A variable is like a cup or a container that holds some data temporarily. It has a type and a specific size. Besides the type, a variable needs a name so that you can use that name in code. A variable is a location in the memory which has been assigned a name and it is used to store data temporarily. The word variable means changing, that is, we can change the value inside the memory location during program run. The variable always has a particular data type which specifies the nature of data it can store: integer, character, long, etc. As the name suggests, variables store the value on a temporary basis during the execution of a program. For example, we need to calculate the area of a circle. A equals to pi r area of a circle. During the course of execution, we can find the area of a circle by entering the value of radius. The variable r will store the previous value of radius until we assign it a new value. Hence, using the variable, we can easily calculate the area of a circle as many times as we wish. Declaring a variable. Before we use a variable in Java, we need to declare it. To declare a variable, we need to follow a particular syntax. Syntax, data type, variable name. Where data type can be any Java data type and variable name is an identifier. Thus all the rules of identifier naming apply to the name of a variable. For example, integer age, semicolon, float percentage, character name. The above-mentioned statements will declare the variables named age, percentage and grade of data types integer, float and character respectively. We can also declare more than one variable of the same data type using a single statement by putting comma in between. For example, data type integer age, comma, roll underscore number, comma, class, semicolon, variable names. This statement will declare three variables named age, roll number and class of data type integer. Initializing a variable. Initialization is the process of assigning a value to a variable. To initialize a variable, we follow the syntax as follows. For example, variable name integer age equals to 15 semicolon, float percentage equals to 86.5 f semicolon, data type initialized values. The first statement will declare a variable named age of type integer and initialize it with 15. The second statement will declare a variable named percentage of type float and initialize it with a value of 86.5 f. Variables can also be initialized using expressions as follows. HRA is equal to 0.15 into B salary semicolon. NPay is equal to B salary plus HRA plus TA minus PF semicolon. Let us understand this through some examples. Let us learn a practical use of variables by creating a program that will store the marks of two subjects in two different variables. It will calculate the sum of marks and store the result in a third variable. Finally, it will display the results in the form of individual marks and total marks. Create a new project using BlueJ and save it with a relevant name. Now add a class named as variable example to it. Double-click on the class icon and write the program code. Compile the program and remove the errors, if any. Close the code window. Now right-click on the class icon and choose Void Main String Args option. You will now see the method call dialog box. Simply click OK. You will now see the terminal window with the desired output. Example 2. Create a program that will store the values of length and breadth of a rectangle in two separate variables. It will then calculate the area and display the result. The sample screens will assist you to write the program. Example 3. Write a program that computes the number of miles that the light will travel in 1000 days, which illustrate the use of long integer. Class light, curly braces in, public static void main bracket in string arg square brackets bracket close, curly braces in, int light speed semicolon, long day semicolon, long second semicolon, long distance semicolon, slash slash appropriate speed of light in miles per second. Light speed is equal to 186,000 semicolon. Days equals 2000 semicolon slash slash specify number of days here. Seconds is equal to days into 24 into 60 into 60 semicolon slash slash convert to seconds. Distance is equal to light speed into seconds semicolon slash slash compute distance. System.out.print bracket in double quote in double quote close plus days bracket close semicolon. System.out.print bracket in double quote in days light will travel about double quote close bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in distance plus double quote in miles double quote close bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 4. Create a program that will swap the value stored in two variables. Public class swap, curly braces in, public static void main bracket in string square brackets args bracket close, curly braces in, int n1 equals to 10 semicolon, int n2 is equal to 20 semicolon, int temperature semicolon, temperature is equal to n1 semicolon, n1 is equal to n2 semicolon, n2 is equal to temperature semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote and after swapping comma n1 will be equal to double quote close plus n1 bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote and after swapping comma n2 will be equal to double quote close plus n2 bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 5. Demonstrate the use of character data type using different printing statements. Class character demo, curly braces in, public static void main bracket in string arg square bracket bracket close, curly braces in, character ch1 comma ch2 semicolon. ch1 is equal to 88 semicolon slash slash ASCII value of character x. ch2 is equal to single quote and y single quote close semicolon. System.out.print bracket in double quote in ch1 and ch2 colon double quote close bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in ch1 plus double quote and double quote close plus ch2 bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 6. Write a program where character data type behaves like an integer type data. Slash slash character variables behave like integers. Class character demo, curly braces in, public static void main bracket in string arg square brackets bracket close, curly braces in, character ch1 semicolon. ch1 is equal to single quote in x single quote close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in ch1 contains double quote close plus ch1 bracket close semicolon. ch1 plus plus semicolon slash slash increment ch1. System.out.println bracket in double quote in ch1 is now double quote close plus ch1 bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 7. Write a program that will find the square and cube of a given number. Class cube, curly braces in public static void main bracket in string arg square brackets bracket close. Curly braces in int number is equal to 2 comma square comma cube semicolon. Square is equal to number into number semicolon. Cube is equal to number into number into number semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in number is colon double quote close plus number bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in square of the number colon double quote close plus square bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in cube of the number colon double quote plus cube bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close. Curly braces close. Example 8. Write a program that will calculate the simple interest on rupees 10,000 at annual interest of 18% for 20 years. Class simple interest. Curly braces in public static void main bracket in string arg square brackets bracket close. Curly braces in int principal is equal to 10,000 semicolon. Float rate is equal to 18.0f semicolon. Integer years is equal to 20 semicolon. Double interest semicolon. Interest is equal to bracket in principal into rate into years bracket close divided by 100 semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in simple interest is colon double quote close plus interest bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close. Curly braces close. Alright, let me tell you how to use constants. Constant is a data element whose values remain unchanged during the course of a program. There is a special way to declare a constant in Java. The only difference between declaring a constant and declaring a variable is the use of a keyword final. Initializing the constant at the time of declaration is mandatory as a value cannot be assigned later. The names of constants follow the same rule as the names of variables. However, it is better to use uppercase letters while declaring constants to distinguish from regular variables. For example, final int max underscore occupancy equals to 427 semicolon. The final keyword ensures that the value stored in the variable remains unchanged during the execution of a program. If we try to change the value of this constant, the compiler raises an error during compilation. For example, max underscore occupancy is equal to 500 semicolon / error. Example 9. Create a program that will calculate the area of a circle. Example 10. Write a program to calculate the distance of 1260 feet in terms of yards and miles, where 1 mile is equal to 1000 yards and 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. Class character convert. Curly braces in public static void main bracket in string arg square bracket close. Curly braces in final double yard is equal to 3.0 semicolon. Final double mile is equal to 1260 semicolon. Double distance underscore feet is equal to 1000 comma distance underscore mile is equal to 0 distance underscore yard is equal to 0 semicolon. Distance underscore yard is equal to distance underscore feet by yard semicolon. Distance underscore mile is equal to distance underscore yard divided by mile semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in 1000 feet are equal to double quote close plus distance underscore yard plus double quote in yards double quote close bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in 1000 feet are equal to double quote close plus distance underscore mile plus double quote in miles double quote close bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close. Curly braces close. Example 11. Write a program to calculate tax for a taxable income of rupees 4,10,000 if tax rate is fixed at 3.2%. Class calculate. Curly braces in public static void main bracket in string arg square bracket close. Curly braces in final double tax rate is equal to 3.2 semicolon. Double income is equal to 4,10,000 comma tax is equal to 0 semicolon. Tax is equal to income into tax rate divided by 100 semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in tax payable is rupees double quote close plus tax bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close. Curly braces close. Students, let us understand how to add comments. Comments are readable remarks embedded inside the program code. They are usually added with the purpose of making the source code easier to understand by supplementing the program code with basic descriptions and generating external documentation. Comments are ignored by the computer and do not affect how the program executes. In Java, you can add comments in 3 different ways. Single line comments. This type of comment begins with a double slash and continues to the end of the line. The computer ignores any text after the double slash to the end of the line. A comment can follow the code on the same line to document that particular line, as given in the following example. // this is a single line comment. System.out.println bracket in double quote in monthly report double quote close bracket close semicolon. // always use this title. Multi-line comments. Anything between the initiating /* and the terminating * is the part of comment, including the invisible new line character that represent the end of a line. Therefore, this type of comment can extend over multiple lines. No space should be given between the slash and the asterisk. /*. This is one comment that spans several lines. */ Documentation comments. Documentation comments are special comments that look like multi-line comments but can be used to generate external documentation about the source code. These begins with a / followed by 2 asterisks and end with an asterisk followed by a // This is an example of a document comment. */ Documentation comment is also known as doc comment. It is generated automatically through the Java doc tool. Example 12. Now let us create a program that will calculate the total salary of an employee by adding basic salary, traveling allowance, dearness allowance, and other incentives. Display the result along with the value stored in respective variables on the terminal window. Alright students, now we will understand programming practice. Example 13. Create a program that will calculate monthly fees of a student by adding tuition fees, late fees, fine and transportation fees. It will also deduct rupees 250 as scholarship. Public class monthly fees, curly braces in, public static void main bracket and string arcs bracket close. Curly braces in, int month underscore fees semicolon. int tuition underscore fees is equal to 625 semicolon. int transport underscore fees is equal to 475 semicolon. int fine is equal to 35 semicolon. int scholarship is equal to 250 semicolon. Month underscore fees is equal to tuition underscore fees plus transportation underscore fees plus fine dash scholarship semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in number 1 tuition fees colon rupees double quote close plus tuition underscore fees bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in number 2 transportation fees colon rupees double quote close plus transportation underscore fees bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in number 3 fine colon rupees double quote close plus fine bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in 4 scholarship colon rupees double quote close plus scholarship bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote close bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in total monthly fees colon rupees double quote close plus month underscore fees bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote close bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 14. Create a program that will generate bill at a pizza shop for pizzas at rupees 75 per pizza and crushers at rupees 25 per crusher. It will also give special weekend discount that is rupees 50 on the final bill amount. Public class Pizza Hut. Curly braces in. Public static void main bracket in string arcs bracket close. Curly braces in. int number underscore of underscore pizza semicolon. int number underscore of underscore crusher semicolon. int discount is equal to 50 semicolon. Number underscore of underscore pizzas is equal to 4 semicolon. Number underscore of underscore crushers is equal to 3 semicolon. int bill semicolon. int net semicolon. Bill is equal to bracket in number underscore of underscore pizzas into 75 bracket close plus bracket in number underscore of underscore crushers into 25 bracket close semicolon. Net is equal to bill minus this semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in dear customer, your bill amount is rupees double quote close plus bill bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in asterisk it's a weekend, hence enjoy a generous discount and pay only rupees double quote close plus net bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 15. Create a program that will calculate simple interest on rupees 30,000 at an annual interest rate of 12.5% for 5 years. Public class simple interest. Curly braces in. Public static void main bracket in string square brackets arcs bracket close. Curly braces in. Float interest semicolon. int amount is equal to 30,000 semicolon. Float rate is equal to 12.5 f semicolon. int years is equal to 5 semicolon. Interest is equal to amount into rate into years by 100 semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in simple interest is rupees double quote close plus interest bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 16. Create a program that will display the final payable amount after adding 10.24% service tax to your mobile bill. Public class service tax, curly braces in, public static void main bracket in string square brackets arcs bracket close, curly braces in, float tax amount semicolon, int bill amount is equal to 4500 semicolon, float tax rate is equal to 10.24f semicolon, float payment semicolon, tax amount is equal to bill amount into tax rate by 100 semicolon, pay amount is equal to bill amount plus tax amount semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote and bill amount is rupees double quote close plus bill amount bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in payable amount is rupees double quote close plus payment bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 17. Create a program that will calculate the volume of a cylinder. Public class volume of cylinder. Curly braces in. Public static void main bracket in string square brackets arcs bracket close. Curly braces in. Double volume semicolon. Float radius is equal to 4.8 f semicolon. Float height is equal to 12.8 f semicolon. Volume is equal to 3.14 into radius into height semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote and volume of cylinder is colon double quote close plus volume bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Example 18. Create a program that will calculate the average km by L of a car. Public class average per liter. Curly braces in. Public static void main bracket in string square brackets arcs bracket close. Curly braces in. Float average semicolon. Float distance underscore travel is equal to 780.6 f semicolon. Float fuel underscore used is equal to 52.3 f semicolon. Average equals to distance underscore travel by fuel underscore use semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote in your vehicle consumed double quote close plus fuel underscore use plus double quote in liters fuel to travel double quote close plus distance underscore travel plus double quote close kilometers double quote close bracket close semicolon. System.out.println bracket in double quote and hence average consumption of fuel of your choice is colon double quote close plus average plus double quote in kilometer divided by liter double quote close bracket close semicolon. Curly braces close, curly braces close. Let us go through the points at a glance of this chapter. Java uses a 16-bit Unicode character set to represent character data. The smallest individual unit of a program that is meaningful to the compiler is called a token. An identifier is any name given to different components of a Java program. Constant is a value that remains fixed during the execution of a program. Constants are broadly classified into 4 categories: numeric constants, non-numeric constants, Boolean constants, and null constants. Reserved words that have a specific meaning for the Java compiler are called keywords. Operators are symbols used to perform arithmetic or logical operations on a given expression. Punctuators are used for grouping and separating the data values written in Java program. Escape sequences are special type of character, constants, which represent certain non-graphic characters. Data types are defined as the data storage format that a variable can store to perform a specific operation. Data types in Java can be broadly classified into 2 categories: primitive types, reference types. A variable is a location in the memory which has been assigned a name that stores data temporarily during program execution. Comments are usually added with the purpose of making the source code easier to understand by supplementing the program code with basic descriptions and generating external documentation.